Hello, Panthers and Panther. It's Panther Excel 360 here. So, Pokemon Celebrating 20. Well, may as well make a video! This video will go over the history I have with the franchise. And we'll go from game to anime, so let's get started. My game history is quite, expansive. As you guys have seen my Let's Plays of the older games, it's time I tell you about my first game. Let's change it back to the years. Yes. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon White version, which you're seeing me play through in this. Yes, I actually played through a bit of it. No, that's weird. No, wait. Decided to cut out the Extreva scene, just because. And now, So yeah, this was recorded by me using a bit of an edited thing using an emulator, so that's why all my Pokemon levels. But enough about that. My first experience with the Pokemon games was one of my cousins brought it over and showed me it. I forget which version he had, I might have to ask him. But he had 10-Pig's Final Evolution, so yeah. He let me play around with it. I really enjoyed it, so I decided, hey, why don't I get my own game? My brother got both versions of Black and White. White version he got first, then got Black version, so he decided to give White version to me, which technically became my first Pokemon game. I know. So, yeah. Yeah, while that might be my first Pokemon game, I still played through some of the older games, up until Generation 3, as you guys have clearly seen in my Let's Plays of the games. Which, I'm sorry, but Pokemon Emerald is never coming back. I couldn't get to work at all. But, yeah. Well, this game holds many, many great nostalgic moments. It was an amazing game and my first ever Pokemon game, so a lot of nostalgia within Generation 5 rather than the other generations. So, yeah, I haven't played the older generations. Not really Generation 2 or... Wait, I have played a little bit of a Generation 4 game just for the heck of it, and I will be Let's Playing all the generations, but... yeah, this is my first Pokemon game. May have made the footage a bit too long. But fudge it. So, yeah. Pokemon on White version was my first Pokemon game. But it was also the first Pokemon game where I didn't get to choose my actual legit head starter. Instead, my star Pokemon was chosen by my brother, which was Snivy. Smug. Like Snake. I actually do like snakes a bit, but yeah. Alright, I trained up that Snivy. It became my first ever Pokemon, and eventually trained it up to where it eventually did evolve. Into a superior, which the image should be any time now. I did not time this at all. Oh, this is just a complete rambling. Not scripted at all. Because I'm running low on time, but yeah. Superior. Yeah, which became level 100. I think I still have that superior somewhere. Yeah, it's a level 100 and it is awesome. It was my first ever Pokemon to ever receive the level 100. Since then, 7 other Pokemon have received that. Had knowledge of being a level 100. But enough about the first games in Generation 5. Let's go on to my first ever Pokemon game that I ever actually owned. Pokemon White version 2. This friggin' game. This game holds so much good memories because of how much I have played it. Before I got Pokemon X and Y, this was my favorite Nintendo DS game. And is one of my favorite handheld games of all time. Great nostalgia. Too bad I never did actually catch Kyurem in this game. Sad to say, it fainted itself, and I never will be able to look back on that. But I did acquire many great Pokemon that have come to become staples with me. If you ever if you guys have read Chronicles Special Number 1, the Pokemon Beta was based off of my Let's Play of this game. My playthrough of this game. I played this game so much that I got Beta up to level 100. I also include this just because I chose the male character. That was the first time I ever chose my character and named it. It was also the first time I got to choose my own starter. And any of you who've seen Top 10 Pokemon know exactly who I chose my starter. That's right, the motherfucking Sea Order Oshawott! I really hope I didn't just basically kill anyone's freaking hanging earphones. But yeah, Oshawott, if you don't know, is my absolute favorite Pokemon ever. And honestly, I could ramble on about this Pokemon forever. It's cute, it's awesome anime role, it's just a great Pokemon, so. Enough about it, I did level it up. I also named it Paperback VG. That is my thing with most of my Let's Plays. I named the Pokemon on starters after my YouTubers. Yes, in order. So it goes right now, Paperback, Slyfox, and Nico B, of my favorite YouTubers. Or Nicole B, since female Lucario. Female Torchic, fudge. But yeah, Peter as well also came into this, alongside Zekrom and many others. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Zekrom was my first legendary in Black and White. So, a lot first happened with this generation, but eventually, everything must continue on, and Generation 5 ended. And so, Generation 6 began. And of course, there was no way I was going to pass up. I was now a huge fan, and I wanted the next games. So, in keeping with my tradition, I got Pokemon X rather than Pokemon Y. My brother actually got Pokemon Y, but I got Pokemon X. And it was the first 3D Pokemon game. I once again chose my player character to be male, kept his major thing. I still have the game, and I basically just transferred over all the Pokemon. Of course, caught a lot of things. Caught the Mewtwo, caught Xerneas, caught a lot of things, but my starter Pokemon was, of course, Fennekin. That little sly fox. And I named it, of course, Slyfox. Among this, a lot of Pokemon that still also, and maybe absolutely despise one of the Elite Four members. The Water one. Water and Grass are my favorite types. And you know you fudged up when you made me hate him. Especially considering I could take him out with just one Thunderbolt. Anyway, eventually Gen 6 continued on. I could no longer play this due to a broken 3DS, but eventually I got a 3DS XL along with the next two Pokemon games, Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I got Omega Ruby. This game I still have in my 3DS right now. And I've still played it. My mission was to get all the Pokemon. I never achieved that. But hey, it was an amazing game. An amazing experience. I got my Groudon, I got my Sceptile, which I named Kirito, and a Gardevoir, which I named Asuna, because I was a huge fan of Sword Art. I was starting to watch the Sword Art anime, and I was in love with it. Sword Art, if you don't know, is my third favorite anime. But yeah, I acquired Groudon, and this began also a huge rival with the great Pokemon player named Dwarvakine. I referenced him before in my videos. He is the best player I know. And has kicked my butt on multiple occasions. I will not lie about that. He has beat me multiple times. But, hey, this is also where I acquired Beta number 3. Rather than Beta 2 or Beta. And I also created new Pokemon. But, enough of that. I have caught so many Pokemon throughout my journeys. So many starters, so many stories. You guys have seen my Let's Plays and know very fondly what I have done. So, yeah. you know that we're pretty much continuing, and I'm going to continuing Let's Playing until I have finished all the games. And, well, I got plenty of time. I mean, it's not like they're gonna announce a new Pokemon game. What's this? Oh, it's paper, and... Wait, what? They announced a new Pokemon game yesterday? Bull! Let me look this up. Oh my god! Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon are not a thing! I'm gonna praise the sun! That means I'm gonna get Sun version. Hopefully, this Pokemon game will be awesome. According to my research, most likely based on the South Pacific. Neat. Yeah, I think it's time. Pretty much that's all the game experience. You guys seen the rest of my experience with the Pokemon games. But, while looking to the future, we best look back into the past. There's another facet of Pokemon's history that needs to be explored. I also play a lot of the side games. So, yeah. But let's look to its other big thing. My second favorite thing about Pokemon, my history with the Pokemon anime. Which is actually different for the games, as my first anime of watching Pokemon wasn't Gen 5, it was the Gen 4 anime. Okay, which, yes, means that meaning I watched the Pokemon Gen 4 anime. Which is also why Oshawott is not my first generation 5 Pokemon. It is my first generation 5 starter, but it is not my first generation 5 Pokemon due to the Zoroark movie. Still, I enjoy this anime, and heck, eventually I watched back in the anime, and I think I got up to like generation 3, or maybe end of generation 2, I don't know. But yeah, this anime, a lot of nostalgia, and that's why it's also my second favorite anime. But I only really watched a little bit of it. I wasn't hugely invested in it at the time. Heck, I watched Pokemon episode 1 again, and I was like, this was funny. But yeah, alongside my love for the games came a love for its anime. And that led to me becoming a huge fan of the Pokemon Generation 5 anime, Pokemon Black and White. Yep, this was the first time where I was like, yeah, okay, hey, I'm a huge, yeah, okay, this is gonna be fun. So I watched a lot of the series, I watched it up until the end, and I was just like, oh my god, this is the best ever. Being one of the first ever animes I ever binge-watched, which is surprising considering me now. I binge-watch anime all the time. Heck, I was binge-watching an anime while recording this. That's not a joke, I literally was. There's an anime loaded on my phone. I can literally watch it as soon as I'm done recording this. But, yeah, this huge anime, it was amazingly fun. Ash was less annoying. So, yeah. But, once again, my time with the anime was ended, and eventually it led on to the next anime, which I don't have much experience about because I haven't actually finished it. And I just bumped my mic. Which would be none other than the Pokemon Generation 6 anime, Pokemon X and Y, the series. I'm sorry I couldn't find a best thumbnail. But yeah, this series I never actually have finished due to the fact that, well, I never have seen all the episodes. I've seen a bit of them, I'm trying to recover. But one thing is for sure, I hate Serena's redesign. But yeah, so far that pretty much is all of my freaking time with the Pokemon series, and that's pretty much how it ends off now. Hopefully, Pokemon will continue to grow and show me great more pride as time runs out. But, 'tis the end of my stories. If you enjoyed, subscribe now, become a Panther or Panther, favorite and share to celebrate the Pokemon love. This is Panther XL360. everyone, train on, and goodbye.